Mm, we're live. Man, it's been a minute since I've been live. Man, I don't know. I broke my golden rule. Downloaded Chrome. There ain't no tricky green screen today. Lazy. It's 1 in the morning. I just got done with all my homework and grinding to grind to grind. Let's make sure I got everything set up right because I'm not. I always do this. I go live and I'm like, oh, let's make sure everything's right. Probably should have done that. The wrong mic's picking up. Oh, how'd I fix that? I don't know. I don't know if you guys can even hear me right now. There we go. Live chat. There we go. What's going on, guys, man? If you can hear me, okay. I don't know if I got the right mic working. And when I hit edit, it's not letting me edit. What's going on, Lisa? Hey, thank you, Dorito. I appreciate you, man. So I put this thing in there. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me okay. Again, I'm borderline special. I'm trying to figure out. I downloaded Chrome on my Mac. I never used Chrome. Like, I haven't used Chrome in forever. Now I'm trying to figure out, like, really, man, there's no way to check to see what mic I'm using or nothing. That can't be right, right? I can just do details. YouTube and the live stream. Hey, did that? No, it's still not going off that mic. Ah! I can't find it. I don't know. Ba-ding! There's my sister sharing out. She's sharing out for me. Let me see. Can you like click down here maybe? What's going on, Low Star, bro? Hey, man. Ain't nothing wrong playing with some COD. I'm still trying to figure out my damn audio here. Leave it up to me, man. Like, all right, we're gonna go live, and then I don't even get the right mic going. No, I don't want to translate no page. That's muting me. I don't want to do that either. I want to adjust which microphone I'm using. Is that so hard for you to let me do that, Chrome? Can I not just click a button and hear? You guys want to hear a reverb because I want to check myself. I'm going to check myself to make sure that every time I go live, I have to do this, man. Even if I use OBS, like I'm paranoid. You guys want to hear? Okay. Okay. Yeah. You guys can hear me good enough. Oh, but anyways, man, I just figured I'd go live, man. It's been a while. It's been a interesting. Hey, maybe it is using the same mic. I don't know. That annoyed you. I apologize. I'm trying to get up here. This thing. It's been an interesting few weeks over my end, man. I'm still trying to grind to get this production company up off the ground. We're getting very close in doing that. We went and investigated a tattoo place. Still not sure if we're going to use that footage for anything. Really was kind of uneventful. There really wasn't nothing I don't think we could kind of pull out of that project. A little bit of a bust, but hey, man, I got to use the new shoulder rig, got to play with the new toys, and use the EDI and all that. So, all in all, it wasn't too shabby. Last week, went through the loss of my grandfather. We lost him, so we went through all that. Was in Ohio way too long. I love my family in Ohio, but I'm a homebody, man. I want to be at home where I can be working and doing my thing. But it was a much needed trip to Ohio, man. I mean, we got a lot accomplished. Tyler and I did, and yeah, I guess that's why I call this the journey, man. It's all about the journey, dude. Like trying to launch a company, period, is insane. when you're doing it the right way, right? Like going through the process of launching your own brand, doing your own thing. And that's kind of where we've been the last several weeks, spitballing ideas, doing different things, trying to get this off the ground the right way. Now, we wanted to go to Point Pleasant and do the Mothman thing. It does not look like that's going to happen this year because we got other things on the horizon. Like we're hey Twisted Art, how you doing? You we was Tyler and I both was on the Tales from the Dark. I wish I could just throw the link up in here, but they got a YouTube page. They got anywhere you like to watch your podcast. You can find Tales from the Dark. Tyler and I was over there. We did a show with them. Great people, Bob and Brittany. It's a fantastic show. Had a lot of fun doing that podcast. Um, it was a pretty good time, and was talking about they talk about everything creepy crawly. Anything cryptid, anything paranormal. That's kind of what they cover over there. And it's a great podcast. You guys should check it out. Again, it's Tales from the Dark. You can find it on podcast. They just went over to Spreaker. You can find it in your Apple or wherever you like to watch your podcast. I think they're everywhere. So we did that. That was a lot of fun. Then it got us, ultimately, I think what we're going to end up doing is doing a podcast ourselves. I mean, there's a lot of things that we got going and brewing that we're working on. You guys will probably see by the end of the week, hopefully, some of those things coming through. Again, man, it's all about the grind, right? You put the grind and put the work in. So that's a big thing. And again, like I'm working behind the scenes trying to get this company off the ground and doing different things within that. It's it's been a grind, but it's been a good grind, I guess. I really enjoy just the grind aspect of doing things. You know what I mean? So it's work, but man, I love it. Beware of the side chat. You guys chat it up, man. Because again, man, I'm more out. I just did a bunch of homework assignments, man, and grinding, and still working towards that. Like I still got several months, and by the end of this educational run, I'll have obtained a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. So I'm still pushing through that. So I mean, it's always if it ain't educational, like me learning or me teaching, it's all about trying to get this company off the ground and doing that the right way. I was ignorant again to the actual concept and the grind. I had an idea. I got a degree in business administration, so I should be all right with this, right? You would think that. No, turns out that after I got my degree, my brain just kind of shut down that whole side of things. I appreciate that share out, Lone Star, man. Really do, man. I appreciate it. So going through all that and trying to get this thing up and going, man. It's this week is going to be a big week for us as far as putting together something great for you guys. And we was in my mind, what I was going to end up doing was the Skeeter Jerkins channel was going to fade to black, right? I was going to focus more on the production business, the production channel, everything production related. But we've kind of decided now that I'll probably keep this channel up and going. So this channel ain't going nowhere. We're still gonna do some Skeeter bits and all the crazy characters that live over here in the Skeeter Jerkins world. We're still gonna be doing a lot of those bits. We had a nice discussion today. I mean, every time me and him talked, like 2-3 hours, right? So we had a nice discussion today on where we want to go, how we want to do things, and how we want to obtain things. And we got a good battle planned up. So again, there's going to be a lot of cool things coming down the pike. I think I appreciate that, Lone Star. Thank you, man. Skeets Freaks, baby. Yeah. And again, I've ignored this channel so much. I used to grind on here all the time. Like I used to be on here, but I kind of lost my feel for it, lost my taste for it, or whatever. I don't know. Like I enjoy being on panels. What's going on, Seth? and going on panels and different channels and things of that nature. But as far as coming over here and doing streams and doing things that I kind of pushed it back because I got my finger in so many different pots right now as far as trying to work on film production. We're launching other things. I don't want to give too much away because we got a lot of things that I think is going to be pretty neat, and then I'm looking forward to even doing them. But we've put the work in, man. So we got these things starting to roll. I did get to play with my new shoulder rig with my Blackmagic, my Pocket Blackmagic 4K camera. I love that thing. Thing's a freaking beaut. The shoulder rig's pretty phenomenal, man. It's not too heavy. I got to play with that. We got to do that at the Tattoo Parlor. So that was a plus. I finally got to break that out in a real game opportunity, So we had fun doing that Tattoo Parlor. It was fantastic. Again, we was on that podcast, Tales from the Dark, and I enjoyed that. I've never really been on a podcast before. I've done this before, you know what I mean? But doing a podcast was a different beast for me. I'd never done it before. I found out that I love that platform. I love being able to just shoot the shit on certain situations, that certain subjects and things like that I enjoy. So it was a lot of fun, man. You got to look up the episode. Just go anywhere you watch your podcast, man. I'm an Apple fanatic, so everything I do is Apple. But Apple, Spotify, Spreaker, wherever you watch your podcast, check that out. But we was spitballing a little bit about different paranormal things and how I got involved in the paranormal and our kind of belief system and everything, and how me and Tyler met, and we went through all these pretty cool stories. So check that episode out. It's pretty fun if you like listening to podcasts. Anyways, it's pretty fun. So you just, that's a little hint on what might be coming down the pipeline for Tyler and I. There's a lot of things we want to put out as far as getting into the paranormal investigations. If you've seen my Twitter post, you've seen that we was down at the library doing some things. Going down there, going through the archives, the newspaper archives, and everything like that. That's a lot of fun. Fun. Let's use a quotation. I did a lot of fun work. We put that in. So we're trying to build that, and we got our eye on the big game as well. So that's the journey. I guess I called this the journey, right? It's all about the journey. Just trying to put in the work, man. Again, trying to get this freaking company off the ground and really make it legit. It takes a lot of grind, work, and monetary means, because the government got to get theirs. Hey, Dreams Place. Dreams, waves, wave right back at you, Dreams. So we're trying to get that going, man. So yeah, man, that's what I've been doing these last few weeks. Has been hectic, man. It's been a grind, and then the kids start back at school tomorrow. And then I'm a procrastinator, man. I had like 3 or 4 homework assignments due, and I could have done them all week, and it was due by tonight, and I put them all off till tonight. So that's on me. I was up, I don't know. I did all 3 of them. It took a bit. So that's the grind. That's what we got going on over here. And then I was like, all right, man, I'll go live and see what's up, man. I love it, man. This is what I love about YouTube and you guys. No matter if I'm on here every day, every month, every other week, whatever, man, you guys always roll in. I appreciate it. Wolfie is typing 2 in the chat. And he can't. What? Why can't he type in the chat? He should be able to. There's nobody, I don't think, nobody's blocked over here for sure. I took the block off everybody a long time ago in this channel. Nobody should be blocked over here. Hey, Kathy. No, Uncle Wolfie can't get in. Going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Considering I have to force myself to get up.
Yeah, we got about like 5 hours or something for that grind starts.
And with a bunch of people.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm live.
Yeah, I'm live.
I don't want to bother you. reading.
Oh, you're fine. Old man moment. It might be. He's grandpa now, so it takes him a little bit longer to get in. But what I was saying, I really appreciate, like, I can get on here and get, 5 to 15 people to chat with. And I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate you all. Every time I flip this thing on, even if it is just my ugly mug running my mouth, you guys still tune in and we have great conversation and stuff. And I appreciate that. And I always want to deliver that. I think that's why, like, I procrastinate on some things. And Tyler and I both do this. Like, we want to deliver a quality product. We don't want it to just be another YouTube video, or we want it to be a piece, an art piece. Whether that's our shorts, whether that's our little skater bits we're going to be doing in the future, you'll see a big upgrade in how I used to do those things, which was just thinking of an idea and just going to do it. I never developed that idea. So you'll see an upgrade there. But we always want to deliver something that's quality for you guys. And that's always kind of been my like brick wall. Like, I can nitpick everything to death. So I want to deliver something that is true.
Home charger?
It should be in there where you had it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, damaging. It's in between Dayton and Toledo, like right in the middle of Dayton, Toledo, Kathy. It's where I was originally from. It's Sydney, Ohio, and that'd be my hometown, old Sydney. Let's feature on Mark Clay report skater. I don't know what that is yet, Wash. You gotta send me. I mean, I'll jump anywhere, man. I don't know what the Mark. What is that? Mark, whatever that. I don't know what that report is, Jet Wash. If it's legit, I'm down, man. Oh, okay, Kathy. Yeah, that's my home state, man. I jumped over here to Indiana, like what, 3.5, 4 years ago or something. But yeah, Ohio's my stumping grounds. I was there for 2 weeks. We put in the work. A lot of our pieces that we do is in Ohio. All right, Jet Wash, man. Just let me know, but I'm down. Like, I'll make time for it. Hey, there we go. That's an idea, Lone Star. I do got a store up, man. I haven't really did no new designs or nothing in a while. Oh, and that's another thing. As far as merchandise goes, I might be able to do some things with some merchandise here down the road. Hopefully sooner than later, but I might be able to do some things here down the road, like some personalized merch and things of that nature. Once we get what I want off the ground, we'll start doing some things like that. But that's a good idea, man, because old Mikey, he lives. Oh hell, yeah, man. Watch this hit me up, dude. Yeah, I do got some skate merch. Over on Teespring, which is basically a design that Quan made me years ago for this channel. Every Monday at 11 p.m. 11 p.m. my time, your time, what time? Just let me know, man. Like, it's Monday nights. Let's see. I could probably do this week. Maybe next week. It starts getting crazy. Football season starts, and then I got to check into coach mode. All right, Joe, I will tonight for sure. I'm always down to jump on panels and do different things, man. Never say no. I'll jump in whatever panel, do whatever, man. I love to like just produce, man. Like, and that's where we're getting at finally with our thing. But again, I want to put out quality stuff, and Tyler does too. We want to, of course, when I do the Skeeter character and go into these different characters that I do over here. it's kind of it's kind of well, the comedic relief is very important for me psyche. Uh, but again, just doing those Skeeter videos or doing the T-Rail videos, whatever we're going to do, you'll see a definite increase in the quality and the content for sure. All right, Wash. I don't know if I got you. Send me a friend invite, man. It's under my biblical name. uh, Send me a friend request, dude, and for sure. No, okay. All right, man. Well, we can get together and put it together. We'll get it going. Yeah, I enjoy that, man. We can definitely do like a paranormal report for sure, because that. We can probably get together. Just hit me up. Yeah, see, Lisa got you. She knows everything. We can get together tonight or tomorrow, maybe tomorrow before the show or some few hours before the show, so I give you enough time to advertise and broadcast your piece. All the time, Oliver, man. If you ain't seeing the lizard people, it's your fault. It ain't mine. Yeah, so still seeing all lizard people, man. You can't let them in your brain, dude. You can't let them in your brain. People say use aluminum foil hats. That is BS. You want to use saran wrap. Saran wrap your head, and that'll help you. It's not aluminum foil; it's saran wrap. That's the old wives' tale. You got to use saran wrap. They're everywhere. I don't know, man. Whatever if you want to talk paranormal, if you want me to get a paranormal report, or if you want me to do, whatever, whatever. I mean, it's your show, brother. So whatever you want me to report on, I will try. It blocks the seventh sense, Oliver, the seventh sense, but you got to look out for the eighth. People think there's seven. Again, another old wives' tale. There's eight. So for the eighth, now listen, the saran wrap got you on the first seven, but the eighth sense that's the bitch. Okay, what you do for that is take charcoal and you put the charcoal in the microwave with anything metal. You want the sparks, okay? Because that sparks is going to reenact lightning striking that charcoal. And what you do with that is put some crosses underneath your eyeballs before you put the saran wrap on, and that protects you from the eighth. I googled it, man, so it got to be true. I googled it. I asked Siri, I asked Alexa. Both of them tricks are on too. So charcoal, any metal object, microwave, it helps you out, man. Find it right now. There you go, Oliver, man. That's what I'm here. I'm all to help about the lizard people. All right, Jet Wash, man. We might do some paranormal stuff, man. If you're into that, if you want that, man, I can talk that all night long. It don't destroy them, but what it does is it throws an interference out. Okay, it throws the interference out for their chips, so it gives you enough time. Okay, so there's a lot of chemistry, trigonometry, and biology that goes into it. It's really technical, man. It's just not charcoal and some lightning. It's technical. If you're going to block yourself from those lizard people, you got to throw some ingredients together to be able to do that. Just got real. I want to do another Twitch video, man, but that character, good God, you getting that character? What I loved about that character is I did that video, right? It's like my highest viewed video. And my favorite thing to do, because I still get notifications on comments, is going through there and and just listening to the viewers, the commenters, whatever you want to call them, arguing with months herself, whether I got Tourette's, I'm a drug addict, their diagnoses on what's wrong with me. Well, the only thing they got to do is click on the profile picture, and you see I'm just a jackass trying to be funny. That's it. Hell yeah, Jet Ross. Man, I'm always. I mean, if people shoots me links, I've been lacking the last couple weeks. With I know, right? Oliver, I did, dude. That was the Twitch character was um what was I doing, man? I had an idea. I'm like, okay, what if a schizophrenic man stayed up for 3 days and just watched nothing but conspiracy videos? How would that happen? Like, how would that what would that be like? Thought about it for maybe, I don't know, a couple hours, painted some dark rings underneath my eye, jacked my hair up, and just went crazy and just did that video. I didn't even plan it. I didn't even know what I was going to say. I just pulled that video off the line and just went nuts, dude. That's how the Twitch character was born. Yeah, I'm drinking the bottled water, man. What the government puts everything in, that's bad, right? But yeah, these last 2 weeks, man, I feel bad. I haven't been on the roundtable stuff. Jimmy's, I just haven't been around. But again, we did that paranormal investigation. I was in Ohio a couple weeks. My grandfather passed away, so I had to go through all that wonderful stuff, and that's all that shit. But I love being on other people's panels, man. I really do. I mean, doing this right now is kind of feels like weird to me. I haven't really did live streams myself over here that much. So when I do them, I kind of feel like Talladega Nights. What do I do with my hands? Like, kind of off. Absolutely. Absolutely, Lisa. And I really think you guys are going to enjoy the product we're going to put out. I think I might even shock some people that my idiotic tale, some of the things we're going to do, because you guys get to see more of the Nathan side of things rather than the Skeeter side of things. And I've never really, I mean, me talking to you right now is obviously me. I'm not doing the Skeeter bit. I'm just BSing with you guys, but this will get into more of my personal beliefs and ideologies and things, and it should be fun. I've never really talked about what got me started in the paranormal field and why I enjoy doing the paranormal investigations and things of that nature. A lot of those things are going to come out, and we're gonna have fun with it. There's going to be, if you like anything cryptid, paranormal, the show that we're going to be brewing up is definitely going to be for you. So I enjoyed that we finally got that going, and we're going to capitalize on it. But again, launching a business, launching a company from literally nothing. It's an insane grind, man. But I think it's a necessary step, and I think it's a step that we need to kind of push to that next level of producing and just putting out quality art pieces. That's why I kind of like to look at. Even when I was doing my stupid skits and all these characters and things, I would like to look at them as like some sort of art. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. For some people, it's not for others. But now I think we finally found an avenue. I don't think I know. I mean, I'm pretty confident in how we're going to put these things together, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Crypto, man. The Son of Sasquatch. That film got killed because of a cartoon. When I was brewing around with the idea of the Son of Sasquatch, right, was going to make Skeeter be the literal son of a Sasquatch. they came out with a cartoon of that very damn thing. So that kind of killed off the Son of Sasquatch idea. Now we still do have a Skeeter. If I somewhere I had it on my beat board, it's probably in my box there. I got a full feature written out for Skeeter. It's kind of like a buddy comedy type ordeal of Skeeter. He's not the son of Sasquatch, but it's still definitely squatchy. But I do have that written. It's just a matter of once you write something, then you rewrite something, then you rewrite something, then you put it into a screenplay, and you do all those necessary steps. Then it comes the wonderful part of it is funding. How are you going to create that product? And I have the tendency of writing outside of our needs, right? Our monetary capabilities. And like I'll write these big elaborate scenes, and it's like, can we realistically do this? So I do have one written. It's a buddy comedy. I do got a few written, man. I got like a short written. I have won the screenwriting award a few months back, for one of my short pieces, and I still got that saved within my final draft. So I do got pieces written, and we are going to do production pieces, of course, but we want to go at the paranormal investigations, authentic and real. You watch these paranormal shows, like your Ghost Adventures and your Taps, Ghost Hunters, Ghost Nations. I mean, there's a million of these shows, right? Skeeter rocking the Texas tonight. Yeah, got the Texas chainsaw, baby. Old Leatherface, my horror. But you watch all these paranormal shows, man, and it's the same cookie cutter format, right? They depend a lot on their gadgets, which we have all the gadgets, and we're going to use them in a different way. But they kind of over exaggerate and play out things to make it more than what it is, so it's entertaining. But we have a different take on how we want to approach it and make it more authentic and real. Really show people what paranormal investigation is really like, the research, the grind, the boredom sometimes. I mean, I'll be brutally honest. When you go to these paranormal investigations, sometimes, it ain't always levitating books and lamps getting thrown and tables getting flipped and people saying your name. It's not always like that. Most of the time, you're just twiddling your thumbs, waiting and asking and begging to catch something. So I look forward to you guys seeing how Tyler came up with it. I'm not giving no hints away on the way he came up with a fantastic idea on how to do a paranormal investigation, and it's phenomenal, man. He said that, and it just like light bulb went off. I'm like, that's brilliant. So we're gonna run with that. But yeah, you guys will be seeing that soon. You'll be seeing that soon. I mean, post production is always probably our biggest wall, really, because we'll watch something and we'll, like, when we're shooting it or we're doing it, we'll think it's going to be it. This is it, right? This is what we want. And then you get in the post and you're like, oh shit, we should have got that shot. This shot should have been done this way. Why didn't we ask this? Why didn't we do that? And then we go through all the whys and what ifs, and we could have and we should have, and all those things. So the post always kicks us in the nuts. So we're going to start off with the real type of format, the real type of things, and eventually lead into these more, once we're established, once this this production company is off the ground, we're established and we got things, that's when you're going to see some of the production, the produced bits, the written bits, those things, and those type of things. Now, in between these things, our idea is to brush off old Skeeter Jerkins and get his ass back in the woods, right? So Wolfie still's not in here. I don't know why. Is he in here yet? I don't know why I won't let him come in. I have no idea why we'll let it come in. And then also, man, if you guys got anything like paranormal, cryptid, anything that you would like me to delve into and talk about, or you would like to learn more about, and just put my over obsessive tail on that trail, hit me up on Twitter, DM me. And if you're one of the chosen few, hit me up on Facebook. Yeah, this is what she sent you, Mike, man. I know you're trolling around looking for livestock porn, but this is where she sent you. I have, in the last several days, got a lot of fish in it. What's the channel name? Welcome. How are you doing this evening? Always welcome over here in the Skates Freak. So we're just over here BSing right now. And I'm just letting everybody know what's up. Oh, Lone Star. Lone Star sent you. Good peeps. Good peeps. Again, let me see if I can do this without. Always got to plug this. I think most everybody that's in here right now is already subscribed, but I like to always plug this. Why did I exit out, man? My brain, boy. I was misplacing my phone earlier, misplacing everything. I think my wife was ready to murder me. She's always ready to murder me anyways, man. See, look at her. She's supposed to be sleeping. She ain't sleeping. Okay, right there, guys. Man, if you have not subbed up, please sub up that channel, man. That's our production channel. Again, that's where you're going to see a lot of our produced bits and things like that. It's going to be over there. Check it out, please. Man, my lighting's all jacked up in here, man. I haven't. How you been, Mike? I ain't seen you in a while. Talked to you in a while. I literally took most of my little office space with me to Ohio. My light, computer, all my most of my camera equipment. Now, my camera equipment will fill up my whole vehicle probably. I didn't take all of it. I just took a few. I think I took one of my C stands and all my like black mat, all my for my camera rig and stuff, but an audio. You're good. You're good, Lone Star. That's my. I don't hardly, man. Like the summer is. I love summer, right? Sweet tea, how you doing, huh? Let me knock over the whole desk. It has been a long time. Hope you're doing well. There's Lisa. My sister's always thrown in there, man. Just say anything. And the sis is on it. Links. Been a long time, sweet tea. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that channel there, the Terror Barn channel, that's where you're going to see the bulk of our produced stuff. We do have other things brewing, but that's going to be a lot of things coming to that channel. So I think we only got like 3 videos up now, and 2 of those videos was just happy accidents, man. We really didn't plan much. And that Halloween video actually went through a film festival and it didn't do too shabby. So I mean, and that was us. Just we turned the camera on, was trying to do something else. The COVID and the weather turned it into a totally different piece, and then we threw out that piece. So yeah, I do every day. Like even if I don't talk to Lone Star from not even on YouTube, if I would stub my toe, I'm like, damn it, Lone Star. Like it's everything. We blame Lone Star for everything. Blame Lone Star for everything. Man, I'm about to. The old Mansfield prison. I was supposed to be on. I've been to Mansfield. I went there. I didn't go for a ghost tour, nothing like that. I went there when they had like the haunted attraction thing, and that place is pretty. It's pretty raw. Like I wasn't afraid of the little people jumping out in costumes. Just being there and feeling that energy in that place. My uncle supposedly has a contact for me to where I might be able to get in and do a piece. He mentioned that to me months ago, but I'm not holding my breath on that thing. But yeah, I appreciate that, Lisa. Thanks for dropping that link. Absolutely, man. That's the best way to do it is through that link right there. Because literally all the money I get there, I'll funnel that into whatever projects we're going to do. Wow, cemetery in your backyard. Yeah, the Mansfield, like that's one of my bucket list place. Like it cost a pretty penny, man. Like back in the day, we was going to dive into it and do it. It cost a pretty penny to get into that place, man. It really does. I found one that was kind of closer, and we're still kind of far away from October. And I would like to at least get one good, solid. Like by October, we should have a few solid creepy pieces to drop in that season. That's what we're shooting for, anyways. Yeah, the Mansfield prison, that wasn't too far from my hometown. I think it was about like an hour and a half or something from my hometown there. My hometown, Sydney. It's not a big town. It's not itty bitty, but it's not big either. Hey, there's Wolfie. What's going on, buddy? It could have been the flow, man. They're always on it. This house we live, this person, the guy live. Oh man, that'd be fun to dive into, and that's a thing you find a lot with like these hauntings and it smells right, like the cigar smells or the perfume smells or something like that. Those things like that is it's pretty common in paranormal activity. People pick up a lot of smells. I mean, that's definitely a cue that a lot of different stories that I've heard people picking up different, like you said, the cigar smoke or the perfume smell and things like that. Hey, that ain't too far. I mean, where we live at now, I'm about that distance away from Sydney. Hey, see, we'll try to say it was your old age, Wolf. We didn't know. We didn't know what was going on, what he was doing. I broke down, man, Wolfie. I was trying to catch you with my hair, but I broke down, got it all cut off, man. That was a lot. And there's a lot of grays. I went from counting grays to now I'm trying to count the black hairs that I got left. We got it all chopped off. I had this house tore down because it's so old and put a single wire in. Wow, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. And there's a lot of I think that the soil, the ground, picks up and may be able to collect certain energy and project it. That's one of my beliefs. And again, a lot of these things, once we get the podcast that we are working on, Tyler and I, once we get that going and we start doing a lot of those things, you're going to see or hear a lot of my ideologies and his ideologies and what we truly think about certain things. And it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I think there's a lot that gets, caught up in the soil of properties. What's going on? Mark, how you doing, brother? Hey, Tony. See, man, that's awesome. That it's awesome that you know he's there and it's not menacing. You know, people sometimes think haunting is automatically just menacing, but I believe there's a lot of different things going on around us that we just can't explain. So, um, our brains are wired to always know, right? Our brains, we can't just throw up and just say, okay, we don't know. Our brains ain't wired that way. We'll come up subconsciously, we'll come up with a solution to a problem that's not even the solution, but it will help settle our mind and our brain. But I think there's a lot of things going on around us that's unexplainable. That's awesome that you find it comfortable like that. That's a lot of people, man. A lot of people don't. It freaks them out. 2 inches of fiber. You just Pokemon height. Look, you bring up height, Wolfie, and I've been 6 foot my whole adult life, right? Like it's always 6 foot flat. I'm not even a little bit above, a little bit below. It's dead on 6 foot. I went to my cardiologist and they, weigh you and check your height, and he tried saying I was 6'1". I don't know how that happened. I've had one back surgery. I need another one on my neck, and ignoring that one like it's the Black Plague. I don't. When people talk about cutting into the front of my neck and just moving my esophagus and all that, that kind of gives me the willies. So I've been avoiding that, but I don't know how they got that extra inch. See, that's another thing, man. That's it's kind of just been embedded into us, right? That cemeteries are creepy, or that's um, most people think cemeteries are creepy and get that vibe off a cemetery. And there's a reason for that. I'm not going to delve into that too much because that's going to be coming up on a future podcast show. But yeah, I can see why. Yeah, that would freak them out. You want to come stay at my house? Hell no, you got 15 graves in the backyard. See, I grew up also. I mean, there's been several things that I've experienced that's led me down to on this quest of why. And I believe, Zach Baggins and all these guys, I believe they started out on that truth, on why. Tyler and I was talking about this earlier today. I think every paranormal investigator that ever started with a camera and getting an EMF, trying to even get some EVPs, I think they all start out with wanting to know why. But once you get television production companies, these big wigs involved, and they tell you that you got to fluff things, you got to make it more entertaining. You can start to see the change in them, and I think they turn away from wanting to know the truth to just want to fill their pockets. Um, and that's my personal belief, and I think that's kind of where they go wrong for me, anyways. Like it's a big turn off for me when I'm watching Ghost Adventures, and what kind of broke it for me. I love the premise. I love what they was trying to do in the beginning, but when Zach Baggins ripped his shirt off and was trying to fight a spirit, that killed it for me. I'll watch Ghost Nation a little bit now and watch. I still watch Ghost Adventures, but I'm like, I take it for what it is. It's entertainment. That's awesome. What's the channel? One-legged fish monkey. What's up, gamer? See, that's kind of the way I look at cemeteries too, man. Like cemeteries to me is kind of like a, I don't know. I can't lie. I mean, you go into some, and especially if you guys watch that the Halloween piece that we did on the Terror Bards channel. We filmed one scene in a graveyard at night. That graveyard gave me some creep vibes, man. It was in the woods. There was trees growing right up and splitting headstones. Um, it wasn't taken care of at all. And oddly enough, out of all the cemeteries there is around, this cemetery's upkeep is horrible, mind you. But one of George Washington's bodyguards, he was also a fellow Mason, is buried in this weird cemetery. Like it's an odd place, but I got kind of, creep vibes there. I'm playing Michael, right? So you playing Michael Myers, you can't really be afraid of the cemetery. But that one was kind of creepy, deep in the woods, kind of creepy. I don't either. What's the channel name? That's like a big no to me, man. Yeah, right now we're in the warm weather. I've got a lot of once we got back from, even when I was in Ohio, we did some fishing there, but I think I've been fishing like, I don't know, I fished today for 3 or 4 hours or something. I don't know. That's kind of like my retreat when I just want to just wipe my brain just clean and just relax and just focus on nothing but trying to land a bass. I mean, that's my zen. Give me a fishing pole, give me a jig, give me a frog, give me something to pop on top of the water or play around and just try to get those bass. So I've been getting a lot of that in. Yeah, I've been in for a while. Like we got pretty much, with Tyler and I combined, we got about everything that you see everybody use on TV. I mean, I think we might be missing a couple pieces here and there, but once we get these things going, that's another thing. We're going to be putting out what we think about different equipment and what's really worth it, what's not, and what you need. You'll learn a lot about the equipment. I don't want to give too much away in the formula that Tyler's come up with that we're going to use, but I will tell you the best spirit box. I mean, they got the SB11. That's what I currently own. I think I owned a SB7 before, maybe. I don't remember what I started off with, but the SB7 by far is the better. Get you a nice speaker to plug into it, and SB7 is by far superior. The SB11 is pretty cool. You can surf different channels and different frequencies at the same time, but the SB7 seems to work better for whatever reason. I'm not sure, but from the ones we've went on, and then you got the best one right there. The SB7 is probably it's the obviously the SB11 came out later, but I don't know what they did. I don't know. I've always got better results with the SB7. SB11 is cool, but it's bigger and bulkier, and I don't know. Yeah, I got the SB. I think I started off with the 7. Now I got the 11. The 11's. I'm not bashing the 11 or nothing like that. It's just when you're in the field and you're trying to do what you got to do. I just like the 7 better. It's smaller, and I just like the 7 better. And then I just got an EDI, which we call it Eddie. The Eddie. It's pretty cool. It measures different electromagnetic fields. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty good piece of equipment. Hey, welcome back, Seth. The FM don't work as well as they. I think we usually do their sweeps about 250. If you do a sweep with the Spirit, the SB7 at 250, the AM or the FM, either one, you usually get decent results, man. 250 is kind of, whatever reason, it's kind of like the comfort zone. He's been loved by many viewers. All Wolfie's getting around. That's awesome, Tony. Yeah, I mean, that's something that I kind of fall into too. It's like I can fill and feed off of people's energy, and sometimes that's can be a detriment, especially get a lot of that negative energy surrounding me, man. Like, yeah, I can definitely relate there. I did some pretty crazy things. I don't even know if you could go back. I don't know if those streams are even still up. They might be. But I did a few live reads and things of that nature, and we had some pretty crazy things pop off for sure. Let's get I have to send you some. Oh man, Mike's always making us crazy things. Oh, speak of a crystal. I keep mine right next to me over here in my office. Definitely can relate, Tony. I bought a funny bone. It became a larynx. Oh man, that was. They're not still up, not even on your paranormal channel. Oh man, YouTube, like a while ago, like purged like a lot of videos that I had just disappeared. I didn't even do it. Like it is gone. I don't know. I go into the studio and I can't find them. I don't know what happened to them. They did it to a lot of my videos. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't breaking no rules that I know of, but they're always changing rules like every week. So I don't know. Maybe I broke a rule. I don't know. 20 twin. Thanks for swooping in, huh? Good night, and thank you for swooping in, 20 twin. Yeah, shoot me a link, Mark. I'll check it out, bro. Yeah, I want to get in. We'll be doing a lot of live shows. Not a lot, but we'll be doing a lot of live streams and live podcasts and things like that in the near future on different things. See, live to me, like going live, doing this right here, it's fun. I love it. I get to interact with you guys. We can, it's almost been an hour, and we just, BSing around, talk about different things. I'm updating you on some stuff like that. But the live stream format itself is great, but also when you're doing certain things, it's kind of hard of keeping track of a live stream. But I think we figured out a way to kind of make that happen. Well, thank you, Tony. I'm glad you're in here. I think even over here, I may bring back those paranormal type chats. Like I was going to start doing, the cryptid show. That kind of got thrown to the wayside because of life, too busy. I mean, I'm always getting into different things, man. Like I'm like, okay, we're going to do this. this show's coming, I'm gonna do this show, and then I get pulled away. Either life, crazy things happen all the time, or it's just different projects that pop up, and then we dive into that project, and then this channel suffers. It's been that way for months now over here on this channel, to where I'm like, okay, I want to get back to doing things on the Skeeter Jerkins channel, but then I never make time to do that. You know what I mean? Good night, damn it, Jenna. Thank you for coming in. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, it's been a while since, I want to stay consistent here. Now that, I was gearing up, I honestly was gearing up to where this channel was basically just going to be a plug channel or something. I've kind of, for some reason in my brain, I just wanted to get away from the Skeeter Jerkins character. I don't know why, man. Like, I enjoyed doing it. I just kind of felt like when we would go to do a piece or go to do something, it was almost like a crutch. Like if we couldn't come up with a good idea, it was like, well, if Skeeter did it, it would be okay. So I'd fall back into the Skeeter Jerkins character and we'd do it. So there was some sort of mental block that happened where I just didn't want to do the Skeeter Jerkins character no more. Like I was going to shelf it. Tyler talked me off that ledge. Like, you can't shelf Skeeter. So he's still going to live. So Skeeter's still going to live. We're still going to do some Skeeter videos over here. He had to talk me into it because I literally was just like, I don't know why. Like I said, I enjoy doing it. And we have fun doing it. But there was just like this mental block that I put up where I just did not want, for whatever reason, I just did not want to do Skeeter videos anymore. But yeah, he's still going to live. I still want to do, here's my problem though, right? These videos that I want to do for this channel takes two people. I can't run the camera and be in front of it at the same time, and there's only so much you can do with a static cam. You throw the camera up on a tripod. There's only a certain amount of things I can do, right? Like I can't do these cool cinematic scenes that I would like to do. Now, like, you can adjust it in post and play with it, but I don't want to just do a static cam of one of my characters just doing whatever. I mean, it works for Twitch. I can do a static cam for Twitch, and he just have one of his meltdowns and going on his rampage. But that's the biggest thing is finding a camera operator in those times, because Tyler, he's over in Ohio, he's working, he's busy. When we get together, we're constantly working on doing things. But all right, Joe Wash, let me check that real quick. Make sure it's you, man. You'll be one of the selected few that I let see that side. Do you got the mask? Oh my gosh. Anonymous. Is that you with the anonymous mask? Jet Wash? I don't want to throw that name out. So is that you with the anonymous mask? Okay. You were in, my man. Yep, you're in, bro. I accepted. I don't let too many people in. I don't let too many people in because Facebook's more personal, man. Like, and I've always tried to keep personal out of a lot of what I do on here. Yeah, no problem, man. Like, just shoot me a message, and we'll talk tomorrow, and then come on the show, man, and see what I can do. At 11, I could probably stay on for at least an hour or two with you. Because the kiddos, the wife's getting them off to school. And then I think I forget what she got going on. It's Tuesday, but I think I got to pick the demons up from school. But right on, brother. Yeah, we can definitely set it up. I'll definitely come on tomorrow night. Thanks, gamer man. I appreciate that, bud. The hypnotized emoji. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Right on, brother. I look forward to it. I've never seen that emoji before, gamer. Like that's unique, man. I haven't seen that one before. The hypnotized. I don't know that was a thing. Emoji's taking over the world. So yeah, the Skeeter. This channel is going to survive, man. Like I was going to go crazy and just kind of just shelf it. I don't know why that was even in my brain. I guess I was just kind of. You hit these creative blocks, man. Like Thank you, Black Widow. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a great night. I don't know why, man. Like I was like, for whatever reason, I was just like, screw it. Like I will start over fresh, and I'm gonna do away with this. And he's like, no, we can't do that. We can't. So he talked me off the ledge with that. I don't know why it was in my brain to do that, but for whatever reason, I was like, yeah, just gonna. He's like, no, listen. And so he kind of taught me off the ledge, man. Tyler kind of reined me back in. And then I'm like, yeah, you're right, dude. I can't do that. Right? I'm doing all right. Man, it is. I need to get like an AC for that window over there, or like a fan or something in this little. Because like I'm like in over here is where I do like the Michael masks and things, and I finally got the Michael mask that I will be donning this Halloween. She's finally a finished product, man. We're switching up. I did have the 6, but this will be. You guys will most likely see this guy in a video this October. I think this is the new one that I just love Michael, man. This is the original 78, of course, with the custom. Put the custom made it a little bit rough, but yeah, I think this is the mask that's. I still got the 6 over there. The 6 has turned into something that I just play with ideas, but this will be my Michael for this Halloween, man. I love the 78. What I didn't like about it, I changed. So, I mean, the hair finally stuck for me, and it turned out. I'm happy with that, Michael. So, this will be my Michael that you're going to see this Halloween. Oh, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Super chats. I always appreciate that, man. Thank you, Tony. But yeah, that's my Mikey, man. The 6 is back there. It's just when I got an idea, like I use the 6 to kind of test run for the other ones that I do. And right now he's kind of like got a dark wash on. I don't even know why I did the dark wash, but it's sitting in the dark wash right now. But the 6 Pro favorite. I don't know why I just want a Michael Myers mask tirade. But yeah, that's going to be the one. Because the Michael video that we did last year, that was with the 6. But we're going to do the 7. And we got 2. Well, they screwed us. We got 1 of the 2 new Halloween's dropping this year. So COVID screwed that all up. Thank you so much for that super chat, Tony. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I mean, if you guys got. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I mean, I can customize. It's another hobby that I picked up. It's another one of those things that I can just. I'm a big Michael Myers fanatic, and Tots Trick or Treat Studios does a fantastic job of making these great molds. The paint job's not too awesome. So I strip them down, and I can customize those any way you want. I like to play with them and kind of, again, I don't know if it's like an artistic thing or, I just got to be creating something artistic, whether it's video or whatever, I can't draw with it down, and I don't know how. I think it's just I'm just so obsessed with Michael. I love doing that mask. I love playing with that mask, and I don't know. This Halloween, I might venture out and try to modify different masks and play around with that. Like in a perfect world, I'd like to get my own molds and do that, but that is way too damn expensive. I think for like a mask mold by itself is like over a G or something, and that's not even the latex and things or whatever you want to make it out of. It's just insane. So I stick with Tots. They make a great base mask, and you can really build out on that. But yeah, that's one of, I don't know, man. Like I just love. I've always been a big Halloween nut, man. I still got to work and get the sleeve done over here. I got Michael hanging out, but I still need to get Laurie Strode and Loomis on there, and I just built out this whole sleeve. I finally found a guy. My brother. Since he passed away. I've been wanting to do The Crow. Is a film that me and him watched a lot. The Brandon Lee movie, The Crow. It's one of my favorite films. We watched it like a million times when we was kids because it was big Bruce Lee nuts. So was Rapid Fire, The Crow, and there was another one that Brandon Lee was in, but Crow was like the big one for us. Well, I wanted to get a Crow tattoo, in remembrance of him, but I wanted to get his ashes blown into it, and I didn't know like you had to find a special tattoo artist to be able to do that. They got to be certified to do that, but I found a guy to do that. So yeah, Crow is one of my all-time favorites, man. I just love the concept, the story, right? A gang of jacked up people kill you and your fiance, and you come back and you get vengeance on those people. I mean, that's brilliant. I love it. Why did what the my phone, man? Like they're taking over. The lizard people, man, taking over. But yeah, I mean, I loved. We did this tattoo shop, right? The tattoo artist talking about tattoos. The owner of the tattoo shop was experiencing some paranormal things, so we went in there. It's going to be hard to pull if we do pull anything from that piece. I don't know if we will. I might put. I don't even think. I don't know if I wiped my SSD or not. I might have wiped it after I viewed the video. Um, it was good cinematic shots. It was just I don't know if we can do anything with it, but I got to finally bust out my shoulder rig, and I absolutely love that, man. Because I was bouncing back and forth. Do I want to get a gimbal or a shoulder rig? And I settled on a shoulder rig, and I love it. Yeah, kids can do that, man. Kids wear you down. I'm glad you did too, Tony. Always welcome over here. Anytime, man. Like if you guys want me on any stream or something like that, just give me like a day or two notice and just let me know, man. I'll come on board. I enjoy being on panels and like being able to riff off each other. Like me doing this by myself, it's like gotta keep running my mouth. I gotta keep running my mouth. Right. So but being on panels, it kind of takes a lot of that pressure off, which is strange because I can do stand up comedy in front of like a huge crowd and I'm good. But just sitting there, I'm like, okay, man, like I didn't even have no idea what I was going to talk about. I mean, I knew I wanted to update you guys on some of the things, let you know, hey, like I'm not just sleeping all summer, like I'm putting in the work, but I really didn't know what I was going to say. but no clowns. I have a concept for a new clown, man. I'm gonna try to pull that off soon too. It should be nice. You should love it. You should definitely love it, Marky Mark. Right on, gamer. Yeah, same too, man. Like I don't. I'm still trying to figure out. Like I hate that they took away Google Hangouts for me. That was what I was most used. I was used to that more than anything, right? Like when they started this live streaming thing. Um, That's what I was used to was Google Hangouts. I could shoot links, make panels. Like right now, I don't think I just went live. I went against my better judgment and downloaded Chrome and just went live. I don't know if you can invite people on the panel, but right, Tony? Yeah, you do. So, yeah, because I'm so sporadic over here, man. Like I would like to get like a uniform show and everybody know, okay, Skeeter's gonna stream this night. But between like I say, trying to get this company off the ground, doing different pieces that I'm doing, getting into football season, so I'll be coaching football. School's getting ready to start back up with my Freemason stuff. Like, there's a lot of things that I'm doing that just, you know, it does, Wolf, man. It does. It helps at least to have another dance partner, man. You have just one more person just to riff off of, and it's great. Like doing this now, like I enjoy it. I enjoy it because that is kind of like I'm talking to you guys, you know. So I can't bitch about it. I enjoy doing it. And like I said, I would love to get like a uniform show over here, but my schedule is so insane. I could be doing nothing tomorrow and get a phone call and have to haul ass to Ohio, and we're right in the middle of an investigation. So, I mean, my schedule's insane. We definitely can, man. Cowboys and Niners. Yes, I agree with that, Lisa. I mean, last year being locked down and all the different things. So this summer we've kind of did the same thing. Going to the beach a lot and getting a lot of fishing in. And I'm a fishing fanatic. Like it's a thing. Like I don't know, man. Like I think I've been fishing like at least 4 out of the last 5 days, maybe. Like I'm like on a quest, man. I've been in Indiana for 3 or 4 years, and I still haven't really learned the water systems around me, and that drives me nuts because I know the water systems like the back of my hand where I'm from, and where to go, what time to go to certain spots, what fish you can catch at certain spots. So still learning the systems over here, and that's part of the part of it, man. If you're a fishing fanatic, that's part of it. I drove my wife nuts. Like I even watched the major league, the fishing tournaments and things like that. And, I'm nuts with it. I, I appreciate that. Thank you, Tony. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. See, like if you're talking about Ohio fishing, I'd have to say my favorite lake that I really know quite well is Indian Lake. I don't know if you've ever been up around there, but I really love Indian Lake, especially for catfishing and like your panfish, walleye, and things of that. Like that was like my go-to. St. Mary's Lake was a great lake. They killed that lake with algae. So that's the problem with Ohio's water too, man. Like their lakes have really, really crashed these last few years. I just need some TNT in the tackle box. start chucking it out. What are you doing, man? I'm fishing. I'm fishing. It's blowing up the water. We're fishing. Oh, well, already, peeps. We've been going for about an hour and a half or so. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Definitely sub up old Jet Wash. I'm going to be over there on his panel tomorrow night. We're going to be having some fun. Going to be talking about whatever Jet Wash wants me to talk about. Do a Steven Seagal report. I don't know. Sub up Jet Wash, man. You never know. You never know when I'm going to pop up. I am going to try to be live more and keep you guys more up to date on what's going on production wise. Again, once I get the monetary resources, that thing's going to launch. Like, I want to get that up and going, but there's just a lot I got to do to get that there. I got to call some people in the morning to get that thing going. Hey, there's Jet Wash's channel. Thank you, Lone Star. But yeah, I'm going to try to keep you guys up to date more on what's going on with that. And so you guys can know what pieces are coming and what's happening. I think I covered everything. My brain's starting to shut down. Right now I'm like studying communication principles, and I enjoyed learning some of that stuff, but communication principles, that's about as fun as it sounds. That's fun doing this term. Good God. So my brain's not functioning quite well. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you'd like to support future projects and productions, the link is tagged up top. You don't got to, man. It's up there if you want to. There's other ways in the description. I think it's still the presets. Should be in there. I probably need to update that crap too. I'm way behind when it comes to live streaming over here on this channel. But this channel ain't going nowhere. It's still going to be here. And I appreciate each and every one of you, all the new people coming in. Thank you so much. All my peeps, the roundtable peeps. Thank you so much, man. Can you teach us the roundtable? Well, what am I teaching you? I teach whatever. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And like always, man, this has been me talking to you. And I'll see y'all on down the road. Much love, guys. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Talk to you soon.